stepping up my game. I'm a groove school, yes I am. With groove I know I can. Read my master plan. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. Oh, I'm grooving. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. Groove Nation inspires me to bust loose and break free. I'm dancing to my dreams, bursting at the seams. I'm feeling Groovelicious. Groove knows who I am. 'Cause now is my time to have a groove state of mind. I'm grooving. Oh, I'm grooving. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. Oh, I'm grooving. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I am just going to double check we have audio over on Facebook. Okay, all looking good. And YouTube seems like it's got a much bigger delay, like 1.5 minutes. It's very strange, but let me know you can see and hear me. Should be on the webcam. So both are looking good. So you are over here on my StreamYard, and I'm going to open up. I'm going to open up StreamYard, and I'm going to open the stream there as well, just so I've got it in my eye line to make sure I've got I can see any comments. But yeah, let's dive on in. I'm sure you will tell me if you are having any streaming issues. I'm going to open up the page here. And in fact, I'm probably just going to get rid of myself just so it saves on the bandwidth. I am here in Bali. It is just coming up to 8 o'clock here in Bali. Let me know what the time is where you are and what part of the world you're tuning in from. Always helps if I have some communication with you guys and some feedback. Otherwise, it's just me sat here going through the same kind of onboarding training every week on my own. So we're going to go through the Getting Groovy new member onboarding roadmap. I've got some steps we're going to go through. Each one of these, I'm going to give you a doc at the end. Each one of these will click and open up in a hyperlink, and it will take you directly to that specific video. So that first one was where to find your general settings, adding your account details, etc. And there'll be a little walkthrough video there. Just as a reminder, obviously, if you're new to Groove or if you've been with Groove for a while, we did have a new update maybe 3, 4, 5 weeks ago now. It did come with some bugs, which we didn't anticipate. We did all the testing behind the scenes, tested with a lot of our team. And then when we launched it, we expected about 4 or 5 hours downtime. There has been a bunch of bugs. If you need to, you can, I'm just going to grab the URL, go and post in the comments. I've put it in both Facebook. I haven't done it before. Bugs post. I've actually got a new mouse today as well. It's one of these. Sorry, I can't multitask, and my microphone is slightly in the way as well. I just wanted to open that back up just to see if I don't still have my screen on. So one of these new, it's not new probably, but it's new to me, It's one where obviously I'm suffering with RSI, and it's kind of a sideways handheld controller. So I'm just definitely getting used to it. It's got a few. It's just different. It's really good, different, because obviously it's not hitting the RSI in the areas that I was suffering with before, but it's just something to get used to. So if you see me kind of faffing around tonight, then you know why. So I normally like to start with a little walk through the dashboard. Obviously, we've had lots of different updates, changes, etc. Whether you've been here for 1 week or whether you've been here for 4 years and you just haven't been using the software, we're going to have a little walk through. So if I start in the top right corner, you will see, if you're brand new, a little head icon. If you've modified your image, you'll see your image. You can click on settings and billing, and this is where you can change your image. It's my little AI avatar. It's obviously got my business name, my name and email, and also additional personal information you can change over there. This is my private account, so there'll be certain places where I won't go into. You can also access the partner program from that little drop down. And as soon as you registered for a free Groove account or a paid Groove account, you've got access to become an affiliate. So when you click on this, it will open up the partner program. Although it's opened up a new window, so the dashboard is still here. This will load into your account because you can see there's my image. And then there'll be a little welcome video here. And then it will load up with all of my individual promo tools. Okay, so it knows I'm logged into Groove, it knows who I am, it knows my affiliate ID, etc. You can see all of this has been updated recently. This is brand new AI. Everything's been changed here. You can grab all of your tools directly there. Here, the little 4 dots, you can access all of your apps. The little bell will give you notifications, and you can see all of the videos that I've done for different code refinements, feature improvements, new features, and there will be lots more coming. Anthony Alvarez, good to see you. Do I still have to connect my API key? And if so, how do I do that with ChatGPT? Anthony, I appreciate the question. This is not a Groove AI training, but I will happily cover that. Just hold fire. I'm going to open up the Q&A at the end if you are able to stay on, and I will try and deal with those questions as well. So when you click on the little life preserver, this is our little Groove.cm AI assistant. He does not always get the questions right, but most of the time, I'm just going to put custom domain. I haven't really put in a full question there, but most of the time he spits out a decent answer. If you find that you put in a proper question and he doesn't give you a good answer, screenshot it. Make sure you screenshot the question and the answer and send it to support so that we can keep teaching our little AI assistant what he needs to do. You can access the affiliate program again there. Here, obviously, I've got a lifetime account, but I can click here. That will show me the upgrade page. So if you are going to promote Groove as an affiliate, which I recommend, then you want to see where they're going to be going. So this will eventually go to the upgrade page. You could also just go and click through and register for a free account that you take here as well. But again, all of this is going to be changing very, very soon. If you hadn't already seen, you've seen it here, that we have launched the white label of Groove and the free accounts are going away. I don't want to dive too far down the rabbit hole, but obviously you will see now you can access, for a limited time, you can get access to the Groove white label. And I think, I didn't even look there, but I think it's still available. If you buy the Groove AI white label, you also get the Groove.cm thrown in for free. Ridiculous deal. Anyway, so if you hover on the Groove logo in the top corner, again, you can access all of the apps. I'll come back to the middle section here. This is our affiliate marketplace. Morning, Nick. Good to see you, my friend. And inside the marketplace, again, all of this you can see is new AI, UI, sorry. And again, you'll see a running theme through all of the apps in Groove, where you've got this little sidebar. Over here, you can obviously filter. You can go into different categories, or you can look at billing types. And again, down here now, you can modify all of this: conversion rate, EPC, refund rate, etc. You can change the filtering look, you can search, and you will see the speed of this is vastly improved with all the the code refactoring being nearly completed. And for example, if you wanted to promote this, I've already promoted the traffic syndicate. So this would be showing join program, and then you can see the offer. You can get your links, you can grab your promo tools, and you can go to the JV sign up page. Again, it's going to come up to the dashboard. Next is our services. You can register for a Groove Pay account, very similar to a Stripe account, but obviously it's run by us, so you're not going to have quite as many hoops to jump through. If something gets closed down in the middle of a launch because there's too much money coming in, you better contact Groove directly and get that solved very quickly. We've heard so many horror stories. I've got so many friends, touch wood, it's never happened to me where they've closed down my account mid-launch, but again, you can apply here. Also, we have Groove Solo, so you can buy solo traffic. Many people don't even know that. And you can also become an affiliate for Groove Solo. You just register your free account over here, and then you can register for an affiliate account. Events and workshops. So we have GrooveCon coming back, so register for that. And this is normally what happens. My computer can't quite keep up with me. I like to try and get this training done in under an hour. More for your time. I'm always conscious of your time tuning in than my time. When I open up for FAQs at the end, I will happily stay on as long as you need. So yeah, ready for your questions at the end. This is my favorite event of the year, the Marketers Cruise. It is founded by Mike Filsaime, Tom Beale, and Captain Lou. This will be in January year 18. I think for me, this will be my 6th. Go and have a look. It's worth checking out, 100%. Here you can access your API key, and as we go down further, you can change the language into Portuguese. You have the Groove Digital Academy where you can unlock all of the trainings. Loving the changes that have come down already, anticipating the roadmap for this year and beyond. Yes, Nick, so much happening, so much to do, so little time, so little sleep. But yeah, this is the Digital Academy, and you can come in here and search for app specific. Or you could come in here and search for something like we just talked about, custom domain. There you go, add a point custom domain. And we're going to do that today as well. Next, we have the help desk. Again, we're going to cover all of these in more detail as we go through the doc. And this will also open up our little AI chatbot, our dinosaur. He will pop up in front of this in a minute, but you can see, you can search this knowledge base. And when he pops up, you can always just cancel him out and he just appears at the bottom corner there. So you can always ask him. But again, search the knowledge base here and you can access support down there. Again, we'll cover that in detail. And then last but by no means least, our feedback portal and roadmap. Obviously, ultra important, especially when we've had big UI updates. I keep saying AI, it's just stuck in my head. And we're trying to get Groove completed. We're trying to get all the things that we want in place and that you want in place. So first things first, we have feature requests. And if you're in, for example, the page builder, or you're in GrooveMail and you think, oh God, I wish I did this, come in here and search first. Search to see if one of our other users has already recommended, well, I think we should have this. If they do, then you can click on the vote. You can see, direct that way. Sorry, this is always in the way from StreamYard. Let me go to another page because I've already voted for most of those. Again, I'm a user. I'm the same as you. I want certain things. If, for example, I'm thinking Groove blog needs comment box, I can say, yeah, vote for that. It will take my vote and it will change that number. And you'll see different ones considering and planned, etc. Updates. This is the same as when we clicked on the bell. So again, once that loads, you'll see that. And then ultra important, bug reporting. Again, search to see if someone's already reported the bug. We don't want people reporting multiple times for the same bug. And then if you find it, obviously vote for it. If you don't find the bug you found, put in the information over here. Give us massive amounts of information, screenshots. I recommend a Loom video. Loom's just a free Chrome extension, because what happens is you send that in to us. We can't replicate the issue or error you're finding, and then we can't help. If we see a Loom video, we can figure out, or the devs can figure out exactly how we can fix that. So And then, as you see, this will quickly load at the top and the rest will lazy load. Every time here will be something that we're obviously looking to promote or things that we recommend. And obviously at the moment, it's the white label. Here we have all our quick links to different apps. And each one of these, if you click on the drop down, the 3 dots, you can then access specifically, for example, sequences, contacts, members, courses, portals, etc. And you can dive straight on in there. And then you have all of your stats down at the bottom. So that's us kicked off. There is, with StreamYard, always a good 10 to 15 second delay. So if you are asking questions, make sure you relate it back to what I'm talking about. So if I'm on Groove blog and you're asking a question, it's going to be 10, 15 seconds before I potentially even see it. Just make sure you say, oh, look, you're in Groove blog. How do I do this? Just saves me having to try and find where you are. So step number 1, and remind me at the end to give you a copy of this document. Step number 1, editing and modifying your account details. We've already shown it slightly. Settings and billing, and then down here you can modify all your information here. As I say, I'm just not going to open certain things. Let's check as well that I've got demo mode on. See, you have demo mode at the top here as well. Wherever it is, I need to go into a site to turn my demo mode on. I always like to have that on when I'm doing a training. That's a Groove page. You know what? There's moments where I have little. No, it doesn't. I didn't think that. GrooveSell, I think it does. Hey, Thomas Martin, good to see you, my friend. It's nice to have a few people on. It's always nice to have you giving me feedback. So there's your demo mode. When it's obviously selected like that, it means that it won't show your subscriber information, it won't show your buyer's information. And that's ultra important to me as a business owner. I run multiple businesses from my Groove account. I do not want your information or their information showing to any of you on a live or on a recording or anything. So that was number 1. Step number 2, how to update affiliate payment information. Again, we're going to go back to settings and billing. We're going to click affiliate settings. This was my business name or my username that I created at the beginning. This is my funnel agency, Funnels Qualified. And then I was allocated this ID 4042. And again, I'm not going to open them just because it's going to show my stuff. All you need to do is go in and open the payment information, set up a wire transfer or a PayPal account that we can pay you your affiliate commissions. And massively important, you have to add your tax info, whether you're a resident in the US, whether you're not. Like me, you'll have to do a W8 Ben or W9 Ben or whatever form it is. We cannot pay you until you do these 2 things. You'd be surprised the amount of people who send in snotty support tickets. You haven't paid me, and when we look, they haven't uploaded their payment information for us to pay them. So please make sure you do that. So step number 3, how to set up a payment gateway in GrooveSell. We're going to click through the quick links here. And we're just going to click into settings. Again, all of this, you'll see this running theme. All of this has changed. All of the UI is brand new. And the payment gateways, you can see I have multiple set up, but we just click here. You can sign up for your Groove Pay, or you can click on any of these, and it's going to ask you for slightly different information. Stripe, they want the publishable key and the secret key that you get from Stripe. Authorized Net, they want a client key, a login ID, transaction. You can see them all here. They're pretty straightforward. Each one has different. I'm not going to click the PayPal. I'm pretty sure it opens PayPal. So that's a nice, easy one to get us going. Step number 4, setting up a payment gateway in GrooveCart. Now, again, unless you are unaware, GrooveCart, I don't know, I'm trying to click and open a new window. GrooveCart is actually built in a different platform from most of the other apps. Pretty much, I think Mike's explanation was because it was one of the early apps that they had. So when you actually do open up one of your stores, it does open up a new window. And actually, GrooveCart is the only app currently that I don't have a live store. I've got my events business in Temecula. We're just building one. And my new paddle app that I'm just about to launch, we're building a store so people can buy their paddle equipment, rackets, trainers, bags, paddle balls. If you haven't heard of paddle, go and type in World Paddle Tour Best Shots in YouTube, and you're going to be hooked. Anyway, so we were going to look to change our payment gateways or add a payment gateway. Settings, payment gateways, pretty much identical process. There are a few additional payment processors. Again, you can apply for your Groove Pay. You can set up your Stripe, and again, each one of these you go in and click activate or settings. Sorry, activate then settings, and you can see there's a few different variations here for Groove Card as well. So first few ones are nice and easy. So this is probably the most commonly asked question: how to set up a custom domain. We're going to do that live. I'm just going to grab a domain from my domain provider, GoDaddy. Other domain providers are available. Two different ways you can do it. You can either come into settings and billing, or you can go through Groove pages when you're in a website and you go through the publish settings. It takes you to the same place. So settings and billing and domains. We're going to leave this custom domain selected over here. You can see it's highlighted red. Click manage. And we're going to just add a domain that I'm pretty sure I haven't added before. Did a little search just before we started, and I think it was this one. It was for a promo we did nearly a year ago. You can see January 2024 it runs out. No, January 2025. And all you need to do is follow these 5 steps. We're going to leave the full domain, subdomain, as it says, recommended, and click next. We're going to just grab the domain, and it's this one. I'm just going to grab it and paste it across with nothing in front. So we don't want any www. We've got our HTTPS over here. That will give us our secure SSL. We're going to click next. It's going to ask us to move these name servers, Dora and Major. And we're going to just take them over here. Each one of your domain providers will give you little trainings on where to find your name servers. For me, I've done this so many times. It's pretty straightforward. I click name servers. I click change name servers. And I click I'll use my own, and then I'm just going to Control V, copy, and Control V, and click save. Now I know, hey Shaquille, good to see you, my friend. I know that when I refresh this page, it will show me that Dora and Major are already there. It's just going to check that I'm sure that I know what I'm doing. So click yes, and it's just going to, as I said, if I refresh and go to name servers, it will show me Dora and Major there. Now last week when I did this, I was telling all the people who were on, oh no, it won't have updated inside of GrooveSell. Dora and Major there, and I'm telling them that it always gives me a little yellow box, and then sod's law, I went and clicked next, and then I clicked validate DNS. So don't expect it to do it again this quick. But then it came up with a little green. It normally gives me the yellow, which means we'll come back. Oh my God, look at that, successfully verified. Again, and you're going to keep hearing me harp on and on. I know. I've got to try and give us plugs when we need them, because we've been getting bashed for the last few years, rightly so. But the devs have put so much work into the code refinement that would have taken 30 minutes before. It's now taking 1, 2, 3 minutes to get that fully verified. Now we're not finished, so you can see now that as the domain that I've added, it does say choose a primary app for this domain. So I'm going to click on the drop down. I'm going to keep this in Groove Pages. But once I've selected that, I'm ready to go. I can go into my DNS, I can set my 404, but I can also add any kind of subdomain. So for example, if I wanted to add by dot whatever the domain was, I can't remember what that one was. I think it was an SEO optimization something. But yeah, so look, by dot search box optimization. Sorry, I'm going to delete that, otherwise my team will come in here and wonder why it's in here. But yeah, so that's as quick as that is, because normally the next step I normally need to come back to, because right, we've just added our domain. Now we want to create a professional email account. I use Google. Zoho is available. There's many others out there. I use Google firstly because I've got it for all my businesses. It's really easy to set up. It's one of the top ones out there. It's very, very reasonably priced. So once you've set up your domain, Google will ask you to verify your domain. So that's one thing you have to do. You're going to come back in here to domains, come back in here, click on the DNS, and you're just going to copy and paste in. You click add record, and normally Google give you a bunch of CNAME records. You're going to paste the first one there, the second one there, click save. Next one's copy paste, save, and that's the first step. That's like the verification of your domain with Groove Mail. Sorry, Google Mail. Google Mail, Groove Mail. But you also, if you're using your own servers, which I do, you're going to have to add MX records, text records, etc. And as I said, really simple. You just click add new record. They're all here. So if you need to add MX records, you paste, save. If you need to add text records, the same. And as I said, CNAME records, etc. So that is normally a step I have to come back to. Very, very grateful of the code refinement and everything going a lot quicker. So let's dive into all of the apps. Let's have a look at Groove Affiliate first. Come back out here. I'm just going to click into Groove Affiliate. And also you should be seeing a difference in the speed of the load. Again, look, I'm in Bali. The Wi-Fi speed here is pretty terrible. Let me just be clear. Again, new UI, not AI, all looks different. All of this is different. Again, you can search by different dates here. You can search by specific date range. So you can click on whatever you want. You can search with filters here. So you can go through all of your affiliate promos and you can search those. You can reset, refresh. I've currently got the revenue view turned on. So it's going to show me all of this is revenue view. I could then select sales, rebuilds. Again, all of this took quite a while to load. Then I can remove that. So it's not showing revenue view, visitors, signups, initial sales, etc. And I'll just toggle it back on. Here I can click into my promotions and links, and this will open up all of the promos that I've requested. Hey, Marketing for Hustlers, good to see you. And Steve Maui, good to see you too. And once this opens up, I'm just going to show you where, just for the first time, if you haven't used Groove as an affiliate, you just want to do a quick test just to make sure that it's going to cookie back to you and track back to you so that you get the affiliate commission. So let's see, my Wi-Fi getting a little bit slow, and I'm streaming to 2 channels. So you can see here Groove.cm. If I click on the URL, it's going to give me my Groove.cm URL, and you'll notice that that affiliate ID I showed you earlier, which if anyone can name that in the chat, then I'll give you some brownie points, is a 4-digit code, just so you know. So my recommendation, the first time, or if you haven't done it for a while, just copy here. You'll see it'll copy in the bottom corner. Just open in a new window, and I'm just going to paste without, you can again see that the affiliate ID is not there at the moment. But when I click enter, it will appear, or it should appear, should I say. So I've just clicked enter. I didn't give you a chance to actually give me the number. It would be freakish if you did. And you can see that that URL then changes. I'm trying to grab my notes. And you can see affiliate _ID equals 4042, which is my affiliate ID. I know it off by heart because I've used it so many times. If you want to do a further check, this is obviously the free account right now. And the day they change where the free account's not available, then your affiliate link will go to whatever page that will be. But if you click get started, this will take you to the bottom, and there's your second check. So you can see the referrer is my funnel agency name, Funnels Qualified. So you only need to do that once. As I say, it's just something to check. You can also, by the way, I don't know if everyone knows, you can add bonuses that get delivered as soon as someone registers for an account. So on the current free account, I give away $2,000 worth of bonuses to subscribers. And when they upgrade, I think they give them another $8,000 worth. And you just go into bonuses here, click new bonuses, call it whatever you want, create a Groove page, which is just a delivery page where you've got all the buttons or the videos or the trainings, whatever it is you want, and add that there. And then when you go back to the promotions and links and click bonuses, it will be available in the drop down. You can go into reporting, transactions. And one of the things they did update, which has been phenomenal, is previously, if I wanted, for example, to search all time, as soon as I clicked it, it started searching and it started drawing from the database. What they've done very cleverly now is that you had to click apply filters. Okay, so I could say sale, and then let's just do 30 days, and then click apply filters. Now it's doing a search. Whereas before, every time you clicked on something, it started searching. So that's been a great help. You've got your tracking links here as well. Here you can go back into the marketplace, and then you've got your affiliate settings, the same as we looked at up in the setting, the billing. Add your payment info and your tax info so that we can pay you. And that is Groove Affiliate. Groove blog. Groove blog. Now, is Groove blog going to be on the same scale as WordPress? No. It's not. It's never designed to be. It's designed to be part of this app suite so that you don't have to have multiple different things. If you're looking for it to be like a WordPress, then no, it's definitely not. You know, you shouldn't use Groove blog. Can you set up a very nice blog with it? Yes. Can it be very functional? Yes. And this is my events business live blog, as you can see here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click into settings first, just to walk you through. So you've got all your SEO settings here. You can modify all of this. Domains now, you can set it up exactly how you want. You can have it on a subdomain, the root domain. You can have it on a folder. You can see here, I've got it on a folder. So it's temeculaevents.company.com/blog. As you can see, this is my live blog. And again, just to cover something that a lot of people ask, can I have my blog and my Groove pages website connected? Yes, we've got it right here. So this is my blog, you can see it. And then if they click home, it opens up the live website. Again, it's built with Groove pages, and then they can go back to the blog. It's just some very basic hyperlinking in the navigation for both. It's very simple. So I just thought I'd show you that. Here you can add your logo, your favicon, all your social links, your comments, forms. You can actually go in and select every single form you've got set up in Groove Form, and you can then modify them here. You've got a little copyright section. If you click on this button here, it puts a dynamic year in the footer of your blog. You can add hyperlinks, obviously. Embed ads, you can add your tracking pixels. I don't know if you saw there, I've got a live chat widget that kind of filters people on our events site. Here's your metadata and your OG data. You've got your RSS settings, so you can do your all popular post specific posts. And then I'm going to open back up the blog just so you can see when I go into the navigation. I like showing you visually what you should be able to see. So if I click navigation now, you'll be able to see that my top navigation here is these settings here. As we said, you can go in and edit any of these. You can see this is a hyperlink. That's why it takes them to my website. I've got my call to action button there. It's my 10% discount. And then in the footer, you'll see I've got privacy policy and reviews. And here is that embed code. This is my live chat widget that pops up. And it just filters people. Obviously, this is our events business. We rent out bars, and we do bell tents, and we run weddings. So we're just trying to filter people through before we put them through to one of our live chat people. Categories, you'll see them here. Same thing, you can edit, delete, etc. And there's also a category only section up there. If we click into themes, we'll be adding more themes, but you can customize this theme to your heart's content. You can modify all of this. You can change the link colors over here. You can change anything you need to there. And then you can go to the layout. So this is the home page. So I can remove the sidebar, show categories, show opt-in forms. I can go into the post page, same thing. Just mess around, see what feels right for me. Again, I can change all of these. And again, I'm going to come out of there without saving just because this is our live blog. I should really do it on our live one. There's the category section I talked about. And then we have posts. When you first set up your blog, there'll be 5 dummy posts. You can just click in and open in the editor and then just go and overwrite everything. That's as simple as it is. So go in and rewrite the headline, change the text. If you're here and you want to add something more, just click the plus button. You can go in and add alt tags now in your images, etc. for SEO. So you can see this is one of our bars that we rent out. We rent out we've got these old horse boxes we've converted into bars, and we rent them out for weddings, and there's our truck, etc. So you can change your featured image here. You can change the slug URL. Obviously, it won't change until you've published. This will be the old demo version. You can publish the date, add it to categories, add all your keywords. You can add a small excerpt. And again, all of these you can select or deselect. You have your edit metadata. This will probably be pre-populated with the dummy info, so you need to redo this. If you're doing a brand new blog post, it will kind of pre-populate most of this. And then you've got your edit open graph data, and then you've got your custom code at the bottom. And I'm going to exit out of there, do not save. And then once you've finished all of that, obviously just go and publish. And then you can obviously visit your blog once you've done that. So that is Groove blog. GrooveCart, as I said, GrooveCart's probably the one app I've got the least experience in, purely because I don't actually have, up until this moment, any live GrooveCart stores. But that is changing in the coming weeks. When we launch our app in about 3 weeks' time, we'll be launching this store, and we're also launching a store for our events business. So when you first come here, it will say add new store. You're going to type the name. It will take 5 to 10 minutes. And the reason why is it's kind of building out what you're going to see in here. It's going to give you a bunch of stuff that's pre-designed, pre-done. It's kind of the store is ready to go, and then you just go in and modify and change and tweak and make it look and feel how you want. When you first come in here, I'd recommend just following these 6 steps here. Then you can add your domain, your legal page, your store design. You've got email templates. And then when we open this up, you can go into your products. The very cool thing about GrooveCart is you've got access to this small AliExpress to GrooveCart importer. If you've never heard of AliExpress, it's one of the big suppliers where you can find anything over in China, find a supplier. And if you like the product, for example, if I was in AliExpress and I liked these paddle rackets, which have come from AliExpress, I click the button here, it will import all this information, and I'm just opening up one of them for you, and then you just go in and modify whatever you need. But it's really, really cool. And then you can obviously change the settings, etc., and have them as a drop shipper. So I clicked on that, and it's actually loading slowly. But you can see it's imported all this information directly into my account. I haven't had to go and copy and paste all of these images. So that's one of the huge, huge, huge benefits of obviously using the AliExpress to GrooveCart importer. Just going to exit out of there. Bear with me, and I'm keeping an eye on any questions. And whilst I'm waiting for this, there it is, loaded. I will come back to your question, Anthony. So here you've got your categories, your discounts, product of the day, and drop shipping. Here you can look into your orders, subscriptions, abandoned carts, customers, affiliates, and your help desk. And then we open the builder. The builder now is very, very similar to Groove Pages in look, in feel, in editing. Same kind of layout here, same kind of layout across the top. So you've got your mobile view, your desktop view, sorry, tablet view, your desktop view. This is one of my team, and I'm seeing this for the first time, is in here modifying some of this. So you can see that most of this store now is kind of built out. He needs to modify some of these images still. But I like the fact that he's got it semi-working. Obviously, he needs to go in and modify all of this to make sure it looks good on different devices. You can see, you can click in to edit the header, or you can edit the top bar. You can use the back button, the forward button, or the save button. And over here, you can add blocks or elements. You can drag them onto the page. Here, you can look at your actual pages. So we can click into our category page. And most of these are pretty much ready to go, you know, out of the box. You know, you can see that there's not a lot you need to do here unless you really know what you're doing. For example, like a product page, the design, the layout is all, you know, we spent a fortune on making sure this is done right. And you can see there's different collections out at the bottom, etc. Shopping cart. As I say, go and play around with this to your heart's content. Go back to the home page. You can go into the navigation, so you can see here I can move this stuff around. I've also got pop-ups here that I can add. I've got themes. So again, I can customize these. There's been a few more added. And again, you can see all of these here as well. And then you've got your page settings with background image, and you've got your SEO settings, and you've also got a bunch of templates over here as well. And once you're actually on the builder, you can see when I'm hovering, it's going to highlight, you know, where you're actually hovering on. So I can click on this here, and this is a product list. I can click on the settings. I can go and change everything. I can click on this image, change it out, modify it, change the sizing, etc. As I say, he needs to do some work in here. But these are products that we've pulled directly in from AliExpress. And these are products that I've actually ordered myself from the manufacturer. tested myself, because obviously for me, I want the quality, and that's why I'll have them on my store. So yeah, go and play. My recommendation with all of the apps, in fact, I might close that right down there. With all of the apps, if you're coming in for the first time, every single app, go and create a test store, a test website, a test GrooveMail form, a test blog. Play around, try and break it, because you can't, and just get comfortable with moving things around, dragging things. Don't come in here day one, create a website that's going to be live within a few days, and then come complaining to the support or me, oh, this didn't work. That's user error. 100%, 90% of what you're going to bring to me, and 95, 98% is going to be user error, because you haven't used the software much before. I get it all the time in all the groups, and I appreciate that. It's a learning curve. I'm in the builder every single day, so I know exactly what I need to do inside of all of the apps. So moving on, GrooveMail. And again, unless you've been under a rock, unless you're brand new, obviously, you know, we've had massive challenges with GrooveMail. It's been our biggest hurdle, biggest obstacle over the last few years. We launched it. It completely crashed because we had many unscrupulous people uploading spam lists. And that's our fault. I'm not trying to blame anyone. We took it back down. So now you currently have to use an SMTP, an external SMTP. Again, completely brand new UI over here. You have quick links over this side, then you have your stats. So if we click into contacts first, of course, I've got my demo mode on. I always have a little bit of a twitch, just in case, but it should hide all of my client information. These are all people that have obviously opted in. You can click into your lists, got tags, categories, segments, etc. And each one of these lists you can just refresh. You can open up campaigns, broadcasts, sequences. Sequences you can set up. Let's use an example. This is my events business in Temecula, and we run a prize draw. And the triggers for people to get entered are they have a tag applied, they get added to one of the lists, or they go directly through a form where the competition is run. And we just set up a conditional split, and it's just a yes, no, or a true, false. So have they booked their event? If they have, they get pulled across here. They get added to a purchased list. They get removed from this list, and their sequence ends. They've booked their event. You know, they've completed the cycle as far as we're concerned. If they haven't booked their event, they have a 24-hour delay. They get a nice little email, some value. Same thing, true or false. Have they booked their event? No. We get another 24 hours, another email. I think it's 10, 15 that work through there. And that just helps us keep touching base with our potential clients, just saying, hey, you know, don't forget that we're over here ready to help you with your event, with you renting your bar, with renting the bell tents. You also have automations. Automations are, edit this one, they're an if-then scenario. Okay, so if someone loads, if someone subscribes to a list, and then I can pick whatever list I want, and then click add. Get rid of that. Then I want this to happen. I want to add a tag, for example. Again, I'm not going to add that one because this one's turned off at the moment. If you do an automation, you want to know what's not working, make sure it's got a little green symbol. If not, then you can click resume. Again, I'm going to turn that one off because we've obviously set it for a reason. Here you can come into forms. David Lemon and the devs did a massive big upheaval on our Groove forms. So this is one of my test forms. You can modify everything within the form now. The colors, the fields that you can add, you can remove, you can design, you can make this look exactly how you want. You can go into the setup, so you can add it to subscriber lists, assign tags, sequences, opt-ins, success URLs, welcome emails, and you just scroll down and do all of that. And then you can also do integrations where you can have memberships auto trigger integrations here. You can add webhooks, or you can even drop files to them as well. And then you can embed that as well. Get there. Senders, this is what I was talking about you have to currently add an external sender. You can see here, I use multiple. I use Amazon SES, I use SendGrid, and I've still got some old GrooveCM SMTP set up, again, because I'm part of the team. But for you, just click new sender, put your name, the name you want to appear in the email, your business name or your personal name if you're branding yourself. then the email you want it to come from and replies to. So it could be support at insert your professional email. And then you're going to select between one of the 4, Mailgun, SendGrid, Spark Post, and Amazon SS. You'll see there's steps and videos, etc. here. Each one is going to ask you for different information. You'll see that here. And then once you've entered all of this, you've completed all of that. Add your business info, your company name and your address, click save. And then you're going to need to verify. There'll be an email sent to the email that you put here. Just go and verify that, and then you can start using that email sender. That is Groove Mail. It's a lot to go through. Any questions? I'm not seeing anything new, so I will continue. So Groove Member. Again, is Groove Member going to be as complete as a standalone Kajabi or a school or a company that just does memberships? No. Again, this is supposed to be part of an apps portal where you can have everything inside under one umbrella. So it's not going to do every single thing that you think it can, but you can run a very nice membership site on it. So if we, again, quick links, your stats, click into memberships, and then I'll click into this one. This is my new Paddle app where we're giving away some free members content and some paid members content. So we can customize our membership site. Again, looks and feels like Groove Pages. So again, you can see up here, we've got our mobile, tablet, desktop, back, forward, preview, saved, etc. And again, you can see I can scroll through here. I can modify these different settings here. I've got my welcome image. Again, that's my AI image of a bunch of happy people playing paddle, little welcome message. And again, you can see the pages at the top here. We can have external links on these as well, same as everywhere else. We've got our navigation. So I think that's where this is modified. We've got a footer. We've got our logo. Again, we can go into our templates. We can customize all of this. We've got all of our settings, our SEO, our label settings. There's just a bunch of stuff you can do in here. Just go and play with a membership site. You can add multiple courses, multiple different course access levels. So you can add any different courses. You can change the levels in each one. So you can sell different levels. You can manage your members, manage your settings, and you can look at your analytics. So you can go back. Here you can go directly into all your courses. Again, you can see some of the ones that I'm creating for my Groove AI white label and my new Paddle app. Here you can set up a portal where you can have multiple courses. I won't go into detail on that. You can also add all of your files in here. Again, I think people don't realize, and you can then copy that URL. So this is my free giveaway, 50 free real agent result prompts for real estate agents. And I can add that in a welcome email. I can hyperlink it, or on a thank you page, I can add it to a button as a download. You can add file categories. You can add all of your instructors in here. And again, you can go into members and analytics. I'm not going to click into members. For some reason, sometimes the demo mode doesn't hide my members. Again, I'm ultra cautious about keeping your info, my members' info, my opt-in info, my buyers' info hidden, because that's just the way it should be. Groove Pages. Oh my God. Groove Pages. I could spend another 10, 20 hours on Groove Pages, and you still wouldn't know everything about what you can do in here. For me, it's one of the best page builders out there. Look, they all have pros and cons. I've worked in most of them. Let me just click into this one. This is my Paddle app, just to give you a little walkthrough. People kind of, after working in Groove Pages for a day, oh, it's not this, it's not that. Guys, this is the same as every other page builder in the world. It takes a few days, it takes a week or so to get used to what it can do. And I believe that our page builder is probably the most functional page builder out there. You know, there's nothing you can't do within it. And again, I'll go through what you can do in a moment. But if we're going across the top, again, you have your different views. So I can click on my mobile view, my upright tablet, sideways tablet, laptop, desktop. If I mess something up, so let's say I delete something here, I can just use the back button if I want. It's back. I can click forward, I can preview. I don't know why you'd actually use this preview. I personally would prefer to actually preview the actual page, because what happens is if you preview, you'll see it will tell you that the links don't work in the page. So if I'm previewing a page, as long as it's published, I want to make sure that the buttons, etc., are working. So this is my preview version. It'll pop up down here. Look, preview mode is currently doesn't show links, and then I've got my live preview. Well, actually, everything works here now. So again, I don't know why you do that. It's just my opinion. You have a save button. We talked earlier about the publish button. Once you click on that, you've got your hosting options, and you can see, because I have custom domains already here, I can select from them. Again, I'm not going to mess around. This is actually a live site, but you can manage your domains from within here and then go to domains. Okay. Over on the left, we've got our pages. So again, we can add pages here. So if I wanted to add a website, it'll open up in, normally opens up in single pages. So I can add any of these pages, or I can click on the complete sites or funnels or webinars or pop-ups or my templates. I can open up funnels. Again, you can see in here, we have a bunch of funnels we're building out for our launch of the app. Again, I'm clicking on it, it's just taking a few seconds to load. We can also open up webinars and pop-ups, and we have our global blocks that we can save. Let's go back to that. We can also open up blocks. So you can see in here we have designer blocks. These are older ones, but again, you can open up each one of these down here and it will give you a different variation of footers. Again, I'm going too quick for my computer. These are ones that are probably done 4, 5, 6 months ago, so that you can see they're more modern. So again, I can click through each one. I can add my team members, my pricing pages, my stats. I normally build in wireframes or empty, but again, you don't have to, but you can see that a lot of these are just a wireframe version of what you can see on some of the other ones. I prefer using it like this, but again, I've been doing this for a long time. So you can go into all of these and add those. Direct response, for example, if you're new to Groove, just creating this Belcher button and getting it all spaced perfectly would take you a couple of hours. It really would. Look how many you've got. And then you've got call to action blocks, you've got funnel headers, you've got guarantees, you've got I mean, the headlines are cool. Look at the headlines. So instead of you trying to figure out how to space everything out, how to make it look nice, you know, you can just look at one of these and go, yeah, boom, I love that. And just click on it and I'll add all of these into that, that block. We have pop-ups here. Again, all of these are different ones down here. Mega menus. It does what it says on the tin there, mega. And the favorite thing is you can save any single block. So for example, in my Paddle app, I can save all of my blocks. In my Groove AI white label, look, you can see how many blocks I've saved here. It takes that long to load. So I don't have to rebuild any of those blocks ever again. It just can't keep up because I've got too many in there, but you can save them for any different client, etc., etc. Kind of cool, right? So that was where we were at. We've done blocks, sorry, apologies. Elements, again, you can drag any of these anywhere you want. You'll see the little pink bar will kind of give you a guide of where it's going to drop. Okay, I want to drop it there. Oh God, no, I don't want it there. Okay, click the back button, it's gone. All right. And again, if you don't see something here, don't forget you have additional like buttons over here. You have additional things on the left. And then you have your settings. This will be your page settings where you have SEO, styling, tracking codes, etc. And then you have your site-wide settings, SEO, styling, tracking codes. You have your share site where you can share that URL with another group user. You can export your site, or also you can have your instant edit bookmark, looks like this at the top. And then as we scroll around, you'll see that when I'm hovering on something, it automatically highlights a little pink box. And you'll see down at the bottom here, it will disappear because I've gone off a bit, but you'll see at the bottom, you'll see the breadcrumbs. So if I click into this now, you'll see the breadcrumb is highlighting. I'm in a text box, right? And up here is a P tag. Every single one of these settings is now just for this text block. Oh, sorry, text box or text element. So again, go and play, change the spacing, mess around with it. If I want to go up into the container that that's sat in, I can either click here in the breadcrumb, or I can click this little up arrow. Boom. Now you see these settings are now for just for this container. So you can see that within each one of these, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I can change any single spacing, size, shadow, layout, transparency, custom attributes. I can do anything I want in this app, okay? And that is the beauty of it. I can click on it, I can drag something, I can just grab the little drag bar. Okay, I want to drop it there. Okay, no, I don't want it there. Boom, back. So the other thing I didn't open up was the code, the source code. Mine is available. The first time you click on it, it will warn you. If you don't know code, do not go in there because that will modify and change everything in here. Again, each one of these you can see, I can click into the block or I click into just an image and you can see then that image is it within a container. It's within a layout 2 of 2. It's in another container. It's in another layout. And again, this is just the way I've built this out. And just go and play. You know, you can see this is our website is fully built out. It's just a one-page website. We haven't even got a nav bar. We've just got a couple of buttons. But yeah, go and play with Groove pages. There's too much to show you and not enough time. And I'm going to leave without saving. So Groove pages. Let's look at GrooveSell. Can you put a retargeting pixel in the code for display advertising? Yes, absolutely. And again, that's all within, if I go back, that's all within your code for that page. So if I click into, and you should be able to see how much quicker this is. Anyone that came onto one of my live trainings that I was doing of this a month and a bit ago, you would have seen how slow the page would have loaded. Sorry. Where am I? Settings. Sorry. In a moment. So yeah, you go into your tracking codes and you can add any of the codes you want for that specific page. And when we get to GrooveSell, I'll show you the proof widget. That is where you would add your proof widget code into the body there. Again, that you get from GrooveSell if you're creating a product. But great question, Anthony. So where were we? Groove pages. So we just created our website or a funnel. We've now got our custom domain. Now we're thinking we want to sell something, a product, or a training or a service. So now we're going to need to use GrooveSell. And when you open up GrooveSell for the first time, ignore the fact that it says funnels and products. Sorry, not funnels and products, product funnels. When you click in the product funnels here, ignore this where it says it's ready, product funnel. It's just a product, okay? It's always been called product funnel. They've never changed it. I think they probably should because it may be confusing. I'm just going to click into one of my dummy products. I'm just going to click through because I want to show you where you will go the first time you ever set a product. This is where you will arrive. So you've clicked create a new product funnel. You started calling it a name. Here's where you're going to arrive. You've got to complete all this information. And each time it's going to say save and next the very first time. Because I've already completed this one, I can now jump through and modify any of these stages. The first time you arrive, all you've got to do is fill out these 11 steps. And each time you click save and next, if you miss something, it will highlight a box and it will go red. So you come through and add your pricing, you add your gateway, your payment gateway, your contents, your checkout, your bumps, your funnels. And this just means where it's going to be finishing, etc. You can add your fulfillment. So you can add a membership area that you want to automatically add when someone purchases. Do you want to set up an affiliate program? Yes or no? Here's the proof widget we talked about that I'll get some code at the end. And you can see here, here's the code for the tracking links and the proof widget that I would add where I've just shown you, Anthony. And you could also add your retargeting pixel in there as well. And then once I come back out of here, I can then manage my products. I can go and set up checkout links. I can manage my sales. You can create coupons. If you are someone that's creating an affiliate program, you can obviously go in and set up your affiliate sign up and promo tools. Where we showed you earlier, you can create your own JV page like this, and that promo tools widget, you can then embed on any page. I'll let it load for a second. I'll show you. This promo tools, this would then have all of your promo tools. You'd manage them in here. You get an embed code, you add it to your JV page, boom. When someone signs in, they get their own individual stats, links, swipes, all of that kind of good stuff. Phenomenal. You can look at your manage your affiliates, and you can also create affiliate leaderboards. So that was your product funnels. You got partner contracts, contract distributions. You can go into your, again, these are all the things that you can do up here as well. You can look at all your customers, your cart abandons. Here's your reporting. You've got your tools. So that's where you can go and create your checkout forms and links, your affiliate portals. As we just said, all of this stuff is here as well. You can go to the marketplace. So this is now where if you've got your own product and you're selling really well, but you want some affiliates, you can add it to the marketplace and look for other affiliates. And then again, you've got all your vendor settings over here, managed domains, your Facebook conversion pixels, and your self-billing. So that's GrooveSell. Groove Video. I think Groove Video is actually kind of underrated. I actually pay for 2 other softwares. How am I doing on time? I pay for 2 other softwares currently that do some of the things that Groove Video does. Again, very straightforward, very easy to set up. You're just going to click into the library. And just for example, I'm going to just open up one that I know. This was my Groove AI bonuses page sales video. I remember it because this was my apartment in Guadalajara. I recognize it. And you can see here, all of this is set up. That's how it plays on my sales page. So it will automatically start playing. Again, you name it, categories, you can change all the primary colors, etc. You can add thumbnails. It's same again, save and next. Modify all of that stuff that's showing, not showing, save and next. And this is the bit that's phenomenal. You can add at 1 minute a button to pop up that does something, captures information, whatever you want. You can do a text overlay, a banner. As I say, I pay for a few softwares that do that. You get a video embed code, you get a video hosted page, and you get a source URL file. So go and have a play with Groove Video. You've got all your analytics and your categories and your settings over here. So really simple on Groove Video. Groove Webinar. Now, again, and if you didn't know, Mike Filsaime was one of the founders of EverWebinar. Webinar Jam is another software that I pay for currently. Is it finished yet? No. Is it going to be equal or better than Webinar Jam and EverWebinar? Yes, because Mike created those ones. You can currently, again, quick links, stats, you can come in and set up a webinar. Again, you just follow these steps at the top. When I open here, follow these steps and you'll have your webinar set up. So you can currently set up an automated webinar, live stream and meeting are coming soon. As I said, just go through, complete these and you will be able to set up your webinar. You can also come in and create surveys for your webinar, polls. You can set up your presenters and you can also look at your analytics and go into your settings. And that's your canned responses for your auto webinar. Also on the doc that I'm going to give you a copy of, this is a full walkthrough from one of our team. It's a nice slower pace walkthrough of all the apps. Again, recommend watching it if you're brand new. It's 27, 28 minutes long. It takes you directly into the Groove Digital Academy. And then I'm just going to finish off with answering any questions, but I'm also going to walk you through how you can get support from us in the most timely manner. And also, in order for us to support you, I want you to support us. I know that sounds like a weird way of phrasing things, but here's the order I recommend that you try and get support. Because what happens is, and we know that support recently has taken a little bit longer time, what happens is 80% of our support tickets are questions about things that are in the Digital Academy or in the help desk. They're things that you can ask the AI chatbot. But people put a support ticket in, they don't put a very detailed question. So guess what? The support agent has to go back to them 3 or 4 times by emails, and it takes time. Here's what I recommend for you and for me as a user. Here's the order. First, go and ask the AI assistant. He's in your dashboard. He's right there. He takes like 1 second to open up, type your question in, see if he gives you the answer. It takes you 30 seconds. If he doesn't give you the correct answer, come straight back into the dashboard, click on the Teacher's Cap, Digital Academy, type in your question in the search bar, see if we have the answer. Again, it's taken you, what, 2 minutes so far. If you cannot find the answer in the Digital Academy, come to the next one, click on the help desk. Again, our little AI chat assistant will pop up. You can clear him out. Go into the search box here in the knowledge base or search through all the different training videos. That's your third way of trying to get access. Again, This has all taken us a matter of minutes so far. Then come into the Facebook community, ask your question. Myself or one of the other super users or one of the admins will approve your post. A lot of the time we'll answer it straight away in the comments, or one of our super users will probably answer it in the first 10, 15 minutes. So again, this has taken us so far, what, 5, 10, 15 minutes? Normally you get an answer very quickly in the group as well. If after those 4 things you haven't found an answer, and again, give it 30 minutes in the Facebook group, don't be too impatient, then obviously come down to our help desk, click Groove Support Desk, open this up, cancel out our little AI assistant, click on Chat Support, and click Ask, and then just complete the information. Your name, your subject, your email. Be detailed. I know this seems really simple and basic and obvious of me to say, but you'd be surprised. Again, 80% of our support tickets, we have to go back to the user to ask them, what do they mean? Where are they? We've got a lot of apps, right? Just imagine for a second, I'm your support agent in Bali. Do I know whether you're working in GrooveMail, in Groove Video, in Groove Blog, in Groove Cart? I have no idea. If you don't tell me in your support ticket, then I've got to come back to you and ask you. So when you send in your support ticket, tell us, I'm working in Groove pages. I'm in the website called Rob's Groove page. I'm on page number, it says page 5. When I open up block number 3 down and I click on element button, it doesn't do this. But easier, just record a Loom video. It takes you 2-3 minutes, and it means that our support team can come back to you with a 1 response answer. And it saves them getting clogged up with tickets. That is my plea to you as a Groove user, because it frustrates me that so many tickets are just very, very basic, and we have the answers in here. We're also embarking on, obviously, the new Groove AI, the white label, the Groove.cm white label. Myself and a few other team members are embarking on a brand new load of training. So again, watch this space. I'm going to be asking you for feedback. What other trainings do you need? And we're going to be putting all of that together over the coming months. So that is everything I needed to cover. What I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to grab a copy of this doc, and I'm going to go over to Facebook first, download doc, paste that there, and then I'm just going to copy that. And if someone is in Facebook, if they can just tell me that they can see that and that I am able, or they're able to download the doc. Also the same, I've just done the same in YouTube. So I'm just going to open up, complete the questions. I was 4 minutes over. Damn. I like trying to challenge myself to get through that in under an hour, but it's very tough. And I find I end up rushing through certain apps and stuff. So I'm completely open now. I'm on for as long as you need me. Fire away, open questions, and I will go back to, I believe it was Anthony asked a question at the beginning. And I'm pretty sure, Anthony, this is about your Groove AI. Do I still have to connect my API key? And if so, how do I do that with chat? So yes, you 100% do until the end of this month, when things will be probably changing. Again, I just happen to have it open. You're going to need to come into my white label, or I'm in my Groove AI. You're just going to come into your settings. There are training. There should be training here inside of your help center. I think it's here, AI training. You've got your members area, or you've got the tutorials here. So this walks you through pretty much everything you need to set up your Groove AI. So luckily, I just happen to have it open. Hope that answers your question. I will scroll back down now. So yeah, let me know any more questions in the chat. I know that you are a good 15 seconds behind me, so I will take the opportunity to get some water. And also, this is completely a Groove training. So as I said, in the Groove group, the main Groove group, obviously this post was the post that I posted about the Buggate is still available, 5th of March. I'm probably going to redo and do a new post very, very soon. There is also the doc that's live. You can see all the bugs getting fixed as they're getting fixed. So we're trying to be as transparent as possible. If you are a Groove AI user, we also need your feedback because Mike's going live tomorrow. He's going live in the Groove AI group and the Groove White Label group. I've posted here. It's in the featured section. You know, tell us what you want Mike to answer. You know, this is your chance to put your questions here, and it's pretty much exactly the same post, just a different image inside the White Label group. So for those who are already on the White Label, well done you, same as me. There's no way I'm missing this opportunity. And as I said, I believe that it's still available to get the Groove.cm as part of that package. So again, this is the stream where Mike is going live for this group, and the same in the other one. It's a good chance for you to post your questions that Mike will be answering directly. So that's it. I'm back. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you for the information. Appreciate it. Wouldn't it be better for me to wait till the end of the month? No, crikey, no. I mean, dive in. It's going to take you 10 minutes to set up your API.
Once you have integrated
presets
presets
are
or
a
a
great
way
way
to
to
set
set
your
your
home
home
and
and
style
style
of
Fridays.
control center
From your
settings.
It did that the other day. It basically auto played all the videos at the same time. I don't know what I did there, but something triggered it. Apologies. No, my recommendation, actually, dive right in. If you're a white label owner, then possibly worth getting everything tested and built out and test all your webhooks and do all that, maybe. But I still probably wouldn't. If you're just using Groove AI for yourself, go in and set up your API key, set up an OpenAI account, load your account with $10. You don't need the Plus account. You need the Plus account for the apps for now. No, I would just dive straight on in there, my friend, because I use it, like my team use it. I'm using it all day, every day. I can't function without it now. I don't know what I did before I had Groove AI. Anthony, what happens then? Do you still need your API key? Yeah, again, I'm not going to try and dive into that because I'm still confused with what happens then. But it will be much easier, it'll be much more streamlined. Again, what I don't want to do is give you the wrong information. There's so much happening in my head with the white label, Groove AI white label, Groove.cm white label. The Groove AI is no longer available for people to buy. So if you got in early, well done. So yeah, I just don't want to give you the wrong information. Just keep watching this space, stay involved in all the Facebook groups. But yeah, I would set your API right now and start just diving in and using it. And I know this is about Groove. I apologize that the question came in about Groove AI, but Groove AI is no different from using Groove Pages. You've got to go and play with it. You've got to figure out what works, what doesn't work. Drives me mad when I see people in the group complain, oh, I did this, I tested it, and it didn't give me a very good response. No offense. This is a brand new software that we're building. We're still figuring out what it can do, what our functions can do, our capabilities, the knowledge base, the presets that insert all the other stuff. So you've got to play with it. You've got to test it. That's why I'm in there every day. That's why my team are in there every day. We have team meetings about it every week. What did you learn? What can you? Oh, brilliant. So just go and play. So unless there are any other questions, I'm going to have a look. I will be finishing off with a little outro. I do this every week, so you're welcome to join every week. I appreciate when people are actually on and I get questions because then it feels more engaging. But otherwise, I'm going to finish off with a little outro, and then I'm going to go and have some dinner. I'm going to go out of town. Have an awesome morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. That's it from me. I don't see any more comments. Bye for now.